Good morning, ceramic students. Today is day 4 of our eCERAMICS experience and a pretty easy day. So I'm going to try to make this video short and sweet. Let's go over the slide and the agenda. So I'll click on this. I'll click on this and expand it. And let's go through it kind of sequentially. So today is day 4 of our uh, course. And the first thing I want to mention is that I have moved all of the materials, all of the discussions and assignments into a Unit 3 folder. And you should see that right underneath the agenda. And so I'll show you that if I hit escape right here, this Unit 3 folder. So you're going to see everything inside that folder. You'll notice that we have our first 4 assignments here, a discussion that we had at the very beginning, and then a couple different story times here. So everything is in the folder. It will look like this, kind of collapsed, and then you just click on that little arrow to the left and it will expand it. And then if you click on any of these titles, it'll take you to that, basically that home page for that assignment, and it will give you description or other pertinent information to help you with completing those assignments. All right, so back to the slide then. So everything is in a folder. Do now read this slide and then watch the video that will be right here. And then reminder, while you are making your sculpture of your character, you should be taking up to and even more than 10 in-progress photographs of your sculpture as it evolves throughout the duration of this process. I kind of updated this to say all assignments must be turned in before midnight each day. So today is a blue day, technically Thursday. So B2 Ceramics 2 and B3 Ceramics 1, you both are technically supposed to log in to Schoology today and then do the assignments and upload them. So the assignment for today is assignment number 4. And you're basically taking 2 photographs, picture 3 and 4. Picture 3 should show progress from picture 2, and it should now you should now start laying out details such as like facial features, expressions, putting a mane on the lion, spikes on the back of a dragon, arms and legs, clothing, etc. This is going to take a little while. This is where we start kind of finalizing the sculpture, as far as like starting to finalize some of the details. And then I would say take this photograph about midway through your hours worth of work on your character today. And then at the end of your work today, take a fourth and final photograph for today's assignment. And then it kind of highlights here you should only be spending about an hour working on your project each day. That's about kind of the maximum that each teacher is supposed to be asking you to do, is work for about an hour, including the interfacing with Schoology and whatever it takes to get the information you need and the learnings that you need from Schoology. So Unit 3, Assignment 4, Step 2, you will be adding your images to a Google Slides e-gallery, if you will. And I haven't shared this slideshow with you yet, but I should be doing it a little bit later on today. And so be sure to look for that. And so the same 2 photographs that you upload to this assignment, you'll be adding to this slideshow. And I will add a second video to support that, just in case. And then your launch for today, typically I either high five you or ask you what you're going to do for the weekend or what have you. But I'm going to do another story time, but it's optional. And I don't want to include it in the video in case you guys are overwhelmed or feeling like you don't want to watch the video. You're not forced to. but I will have a second story time video slash discussion in the folder, and you can watch it and participate, and it's optional. It's not required. Okay, and then a new objective for the unit is that students will collaborate and critique each other's in progress invented character designs. And so that will be what's happening with this. And then I can upload some of the photographs that you guys have shared in case you're struggling with this. But that should be a pretty easy deal. And then, last but not least, I wanted to share just a little bit of what I'm seeing. I'm super impressed with the different characters. Brittany kind of looked at the ducks from Open Season, Woody the Woodpecker, and then she's going to do a woodpecker that looks like he's kind of gotten stuck in the tree, and he's going to have crazy eyes and stuff, and then it's going to be a wall hanging, and it's going to be really funny. So, kind of a comedic wall hanging sculpture, kind of fun. I believe this was Kaz sculpture here, and she's getting started on it. You can see that she created her foil armature, and she, forgive me, allergy season. She is starting to wrap the foil with clay, and that's fantastic. This is exactly the type of photograph I was looking for. Assignment number 3, photographs 1 and 2, was of the foil armature and of the clay being put on the armature. And then I believe this is well, that's Aiden's sculpture there. Maybe that's all Aiden's sculpture. Yeah, so forgive me, I made a mistake. That's not Kaz, that's Aiden. Um, but in any case, he's kind of got this two-legged dragon creature, which is pretty cool. And this is his second photograph, and it shows kind of his setup, and that's excellent. And before I forget, I wanted to mention that as you're creating these foil armatures, make sure that your foil is not compressed too tight, which then will allow for shrinkage, because remember, clay does shrink as it dries. And if the foil interior structures, if you've crushed it too tightly, it won't allow for the clay to shrink, and then the clay will crack on your armature, and then your sculpture will be ruined, or we'll have to do some repairs. So just make sure that it's kind of loosely compact into a character, head, arms, body, and that way the clay can kind of crush it as it is shrinking. All right. I believe that completes what I wanted to cover for today. There's lots of fun sculptures. You can kind of see them as I'm scrolling through my downloads here. Octopi and dragons, cars, and then a lot of this stuff is from previous. So, yeah, I believe that concludes today. So, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Quite a few of you are sending emails, and I'm trying to get back to you pretty quickly. Or if you actually add comments in Schoology, I am also replying to those comments back in Schoology. So, wherever you make a comment, go to that place and find the reply. I really appreciate how you guys are working, and kind of persevering through this transition. And I look forward to seeing your characters as they evolve. I hope you have a great day. I pray that you and your family are happy, healthy, and safe. Be blessed. Take care.